Warning, warning. Plot details for Assassin's Creed 2 are about to be discussed and complained about. You've been warned. So yeah, Assassin's Creed. I have a love-hate relationship with these games. I love them because of their story and setting, and I hate them for their gameplay and story. The neat gimmick in these games is you're playing through the memories of some random guy in the present time who happens to have one of the coolest weird names ever. Desmond Miles.
My name is Desmond Miles. I'm a prisoner of war. A war I never knew existed.
I don't think I've ever met a Desmond. Oh yeah, and a bunch of his ancestors happen to be assassins. We also learn as we play through these memories, Desmond learns the abilities of his ancestors. I always like that part. Kinda makes me want to check up on my ancestors and see if I can learn any cool tricks. You know, other than climbing up on buildings and stabbing people with hidden wrist blades. The first game suffered from having a boring ancestor character and extremely repetitive missions for him to undertake. Ubisoft remedied these two glaring issues by giving our new ancestor character some personality and making the missions more interesting. Also, the change of scenery from the color brown to the Italian Renaissance was a nice touch. The only thing is, Ubisoft forgot to fix everything else. Now, let me put it to you this way. Platforming in Assassin's Creed consists of pushing down two buttons, aiming yourself in the direction that you think you need to go, and praying. A little more than half the time your daring acrobat assassin will run and jump the way you want, but then there's times where he'll jump straight off a tower, and there's no haystack at the bottom to collect him. The camera is also partly to blame for this frustration, especially when you're trying to perform wall jumps. God help you if you don't have the camera placed exactly correct during a wall jump sequence. The combat didn't get much of a makeover either. Basically, you wait for the dude to attack, press X as he does, and he dies horribly. That didn't work? Try dodging first and then press X. That was about the extent of it as far as I saw. I mean, you could steal people's weapons, which was neat, but I never actually found myself doing that. The only other part that really pissed me off was the storyline. Unlike the first Assassin's Creed, where our motivation was simply to kill dudes because some dude told us to kill some dudes, this new assassin has a reason to fight. A good chunk of his family gets executed within the first hour of the game, and bit by bit we see him uncover the conspiracy that got his father and brothers killed.
You and your collaborators are sentenced to death. I'll kill you for what you've done! Arrest him!
We then find out that the man responsible for all of our assassin friends' troubles is the Pope. So naturally, we head to the Vatican. You actually jump down onto the Pope while he's conducting a mass, which I thought was really cool. Why that extremely convenient piece of wood was sticking out of the roof of the church for me to walk on, I don't really understand, but whatever, suspend your disbelief, blah blah blah. Anyway, after a long drawn-out fight sequence of the Pope and his crazy magic Pope stick, you beat him and decide not to kill him. Yeah, I mean, I get your logic and all, Mr. Assassin Man. Killing him won't bring your family back, but I spent like 12 hours on this game, so you could exact your horrible vengeance. And that's just pretty lame. I really felt cheated. To top it all off, we never see our assassin ancestor get any closure. For the next 20 minutes, some hologram girl basically tells him to sit down and shut up while she sets up Assassin's Creed 3. And then we suddenly get ripped back to the present, where the game instructs me to stab dudes in the neck who seem to be armed with vicious police batons. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a trilogy, so maybe the last part will have a decent ending. Probably not. Part 4 will probably involve getting all the Dragon Balls before the Templars do.